man is back.
Oh, okay, oh my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered.
This is your boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back at it with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare commentary video for you guys. And we are now in the month of September. And I don't recall when I made that video about politics and the Democrats and the Republicans and about police brutality and all that stuff. It's been a good minute. It's been a couple of months. But has anything changed for the better? Ask yourself that question ever since I made that video, if you've seen that video, if you've seen that date. Have anything changed for the better? And the answer is no. Things remain the same, and that's not good. We got another incident. So we all, at this point in time, we all should know what it is. You know, it's Jacob Blake. He got shot down in the back by the cops. He's still alive, but he paralyzed, last I heard about him, from the rates down, and he got shot like in front of his kids, which is crazy. And this video is not going to be about that particular incident. It's going to be behind, you know, how that is a part of the bigger issue. So that's going on. You got this white dude walking around with an M16 or whatever type of rifle he had, and yet he getting praised by the cops. You have some other white dude, he did something, or whatever the case may be, and apparently he was treated to Burger King. And it's like, okay, yeah, we starting to see a picture here. We starting to see the pattern here, and the cops are pretty much expressing racism here. That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is at this point in time. And you know what the most telling thing about all this is? You know, they trying to make, again, I said this in the past, they as in, you know, those who are part of the government, some of the government, those who are part of politics, whatever the case may be, they trying to politicize Black Lives Matter and say, yo, if you support Black Lives Matter, you want Joe Biden, you want Democrat. And I'm like, no, do not politicize that shit. Don't do it. Do not politicize that shit. Because now it's going to get lost in a shuffle of everything else that is politicized in this race between the Democrats, Joe Biden, and the Republicans, Donald Trump. That's not the issue here. That should not be the case. Because here's the thing. Ever since this whole, well, obviously this has been going on for a while, but this really escalated earlier this year. You know, so, and ever since then, have you noticed that, as far as I could tell, because I haven't heard anything, I haven't heard anything about it on Twitter, I haven't received any emails about it, I have not heard anybody speak of this, but have you noticed that neither Donald Trump, okay, that part is expected, have you noticed that neither Donald Trump nor Joe Biden have said anything about police brutality, about the people who are protesting, about inequality? They haven't spoken anything about that. They speaking about other stuff. Now, in Joe Biden's case, he's speaking about COVID, which is important. It really is, because that's killing people. And apparently, out of everybody in the entire world, the United States are dead last in that category. In terms of a country that is like civilized, or whatever the case may be. The United States are dead last in that category. So aside from COVID, Joe Biden haven't said a damn thing about police brutality and inequality that's going on, nor the protesting that's going on. And Donald Trump haven't said anything about any of that crap. I don't know what, like, he been speaking nonsense and pretty much been telling lies. But that's beside the point. Neither candidate is speaking about police brutality towards black people. And it leads you to believe that the government don't give a damn about black people. So, and you know, you got guys like, you know, the NBA players like LeBron James and others who are currently playing in the playoffs in the bubble Orlando, telling people to vote. You know, people within the media who is pointing this out, telling people to vote. Here's my thing. Voting is in November, and we are now starting September. We got 2 months away. We are 2 months away from that point. And my question to you is this. Do you really think this country will remain as it is by the time voting day comes? Because I seen a video, I don't know if it was in this country or if it's in another country. We had protesters out in the streets. Undercover cops showed up and tried to abuse them, and they got their asses kicked. Undercover cops got their asses kicked, and they had to run away. And again, I don't know where this was at. I seen this video on Twitter. I don't know where this was at. This was either in the United States. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. I think it was overseas. But imagine that happening here on a day-to-day basis and on a grander scale. That's where I see this is going. Because here's the thing about black people that you guys need to understand. And this is really one of the main reasons why black on black crime is this. Obviously, aside from jealousy and territorial reasons, whatever the case may be, and because, you know, gang related stuff. But here's the thing. The mindset is this: get them before they get you. That's the mentality. And we have seen it all year long. We've seen pretty much the cops in just about every state in this country getting us. It's going to get to a point where we're going to get them back. Now, again, I am not here to say that's what we should do. I'm not trying to, you know, promote violence or anything like that. But if none of these officials speak up about these police brutalities, about these racism crap that's going on in the streets, about this inequality that's going on and things of that nature, that's where this is going. I truly believe that this is where this is going, because it's not like, oh, within the country, like 10% of people. No, a lot more people own guns. A lot more people own guns legally or illegally. And again, they're going to adapt to the mindset of, yo, either we're going to get them or they're going to get us. And so far, they've been getting us. And there have been evidence of them getting us. And it don't matter who it is. It could be black people. It could be people who support black people, who support equality for everybody, who are part of these protesters, whatever the case may be. And even some of the people who want to start riots, whatever the case may be. You know, whether you support them or not, whether I support them or not. What's going to happen is this. If this is not addressed, then again, I'm not being a dictator. I'm not saying, oh, I'm commanding everybody in the country to grab your guns and start shooting the cops. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is this. These people will adapt that mindset of, if they like, yo, we got to get them before they get us. They're going to adapt that mindset. And there's going to be Armageddon in the streets. So you talk about, oh, we got to wait until November to vote. Yeah, that's cool. But again, these government officials, those who with political power, who have not said a damn thing about this, as far as I know anyway, they need to speak up on this and say, yo, we need to do something about police brutality. Otherwise, there's going to be a war on the streets. I truly believe that a war in these streets are coming. And then here's the thing. Here's the thing about, you know, voting day. Because here's another thing you got to realize. Voting day is sometime in November. And probably like within 24 hours, we will know who wins. But keep in mind, if there's, like, let's say Joe Biden wins, right? Keep in mind that Trump will be in office all throughout November, all throughout December, until January next year, where he will be kicked out and Joe Biden will take over. And then we don't know how long it would take after that. It could be within the same month or later, before he can actually make some changes and say, yo, we're going to address this police brutality stuff right now. So that's basically September, October, November, December, 4 months. So it's not just 2 months. Oh, we can hold on to election. No, you got 4 months, at least 4 months. And you mean to tell, like, I don't see it happening. Again, here's what I see happening. Within these 4 months, maybe before election day, maybe before impeachment, wherever the case may be, Armageddon will show up on these streets, because none of these officials are addressing police brutality. And like I said, again, I'm not promoting violence. I'm not promoting offensive aggression towards the cops or anything like that. But at the same time, again, these government officials are not saying a word about it. That could be because they support it. I don't know, but I'm leaning towards there. So when you do vote, here's my thing, because, and again, this was pointed out as well, like the majority, if not all of these government officials that's in the White House, that's part of the government, they are old white people And they come from the times where, you know, they supported slavery, they supported the Jim Crow laws, they supported racism and stuff like that. So the way I see it, those people who are in the White House right now, they are against black people. And it's the younger generation that is out protesting with us, that is cool with us and wants to support us. Those the type of people I want to see in the White House. Those are the type of people I want to see a part of the government. And when you vote, I highly suggest vote for the youngest person possible, you know, in terms of who to vote for, in terms of what position, whatever the case may be. You gotta go young, because these old, and I mean, come on, let's be real. Let's be real. These old people are out of date. They are out of touch with what's going on in society. You've seen it on YouTube. You've seen it on Twitch. You've seen it with music. You've seen it with gaming. They are out of touch with what's going on in society. Look, I'll be honest with you right now. I might be out of touch on some things that are going on right now. I'm not saying I'm 16, 17, 18. No, but at the same time, I'm not 40. Like, I'm not close to 40, anything like that. But let's be real. These older dudes, these older people who are in the White House right now have no sense on what's going on with society. And more than likely, they support racism towards black people and really support racism, period. Otherwise, something should have been said about police brutality a long time ago. And the fact that nothing was said, as far as I heard, as far as I know of, the fact that nothing was said, it proves to me two things. One, they're ignorant to the situation, or two, they support it. And if they support it, I mean, we got to look out for ourselves by any means necessary. You know, we ain't going to be anybody's sacrificial lambs. So I'm just throwing that out there. So again, for those of you who are like a part of the political power, government officials, and for some strange reason you're watching this video, y'all need to speak up about police brutality. Y'all need to address that situation, because like I said, again, I'm not promoting violence against the cops or each other. But if they adopt that black people mentality where it's either we get you or you get us, war gonna come in these streets. We're gonna see Armageddon on these streets. And that's what I'm gonna say. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New Jay Gatsby, aka the News Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.